Anyone who's experienced World War I close hand was grossed out by it forever. It just was so awful. Amity shells.
Man, it's really boring here.
Yeah, the Germans haven't fought back in a couple days.
We've been shooting tons of artillery over there. Might as well clean our guns.
Yeah, sure. A frontline soldier didn't live in the best conditions in the trenches. Soldiers were forced to sit in trenches for hours not knowing what was going to happen. They would spend a day and up to 2 weeks just sitting there at a time. When they were in the trench, they would eat, get their weapons checked and cleaned, and sleep. Yeah, I was one of the first soldiers deployed here.
Yeah, I know. You got those crappy leather boots. I got the nice rubber boots.
Yeah, and because of that, I got trench foot. I'm missing my toes.
That sucks.
Yeah,
They cut them off or you just lose them?
they just fell off.
That sucks.
With being in bad weather condition and water coming up to the soldiers' ankles and even further, disease was prone. Disease such as trench foot, trench fever, malaria, and diabetes were present during the war, caused by exposure to the wet and damp conditions. It was bad for soldiers because it delayed them to fight in the war.
Man, digging these trenches really sucks. Sir, can I please stop?
No, we gotta finish before the enemy comes.
Fine.
Bazinga!
If it wasn't bad enough that the soldiers had to fight in terrible, gross, and disease-filled trenches, but they also had to dig the trenches. They would sometimes have help from machines, but frontline soldiers normally didn't have that luxury. It took about 450 men 6 hours to dig 250 meters of a trench.
I hope we don't have to jump this trench soon.
Yeah, I heard those Germans moving in.
I sure hope not.
Yeah, I heard they moved in 0600 hours.
Well, I can't really feel my foot. I have trench foot.
Yeah, so it's going to be hard for you to get up over that trench.
Yeah. But when that officer blows the whistle, we have to go.
Right. Taking fire! Taking fire!
Move, move, move!
Dumb German.
Also, with terrible living conditions and diseases, soldiers also had to jump over trenches at a moment's notice. Soldiers would have to jump over when an officer blew its whistle. When the officer blew its whistle and they jumped over, they'd have to either keep running or jump in a mortar hole. Some mortar holes contain poisonous gases, where they jump in it and die.